Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave, and I want to talk about scales today. Not scales of building, although that is an important issue, and it's really important if you're having stuff built to know the difference between quarter scale and quarter-inch scale, because they're radically different things. Wait. Yeah, they're radically different things. I wanted to talk about physical scales because scales have always been super important in my shop, and I don't think I've ever really talked about it before. I'm going to start this discussion by introducing you to my 800-pound gorilla. This is my O-House digital scale. It has a max. It has a max that's quite high, like in the 40, 50-pound range. Hold on, let me just see here. Oh, I can't remember what its actual max is, but like when I was first starting out, we didn't have digital scales. We had triple beam scales. So you can picture a triple beam balance like from old high school. This is what I had in high school. So O-House made the best triple beams. They probably still make the best triple beams. And I picked this up surplus a few years ago, and I've kept it running, replaced the battery a couple times. It has been a workhorse. But even surplus, this was hundreds of dollars. And I wanted to talk to you about accessible shop scales for the small shop. And I'm not talking about things like this. This is like a good kitchen scale. It probably goes up to like, yeah, this will do 7 kilograms. So about 15, 16 pounds. 15, 16 pounds at a resolution of probably a tenth of a gram. No, 1 gram. Okay. For your basic maker shop, you want the ability, I want the ability to measure somewhere around 100 pounds at a fairly high resolution. That's what you pay for when you get a high-end scale. It's not the amount of poundage it goes to, it's the granularity that it reads it at. And that's when I went and found this beautiful guy. This will go up to, 110 pounds at the unit of, wait a minute, oh my God. Okay, it was in the listing. I'm gonna have to look up the, I'll just tell you the 0.1 ounce, a tenth of an ounce, or 5 grams. I know I did about 1 gram here because a small drug scale should be able to measure way finer than a gram. But for a 110-pound scale, to have a resolution of 1/5 of an ounce is spectacular. Here's the other reason I really dig this scale, is that it's got an OLED display. And this, I can tell, will make it get a lot of play in my shop. So let's plug this in. All right. So, yeah, we can measure anything we want. 12 ounces. What I love about this, over this even in terms of form factor, is the fact that I can simply, actually I'm not even going to tell you, I'm going to show you. When you have a scale in the shop, you're going to be measuring stuff that's messy. You're going to be spilling on that scale. Spilling on that scale is the fastest way to destroy it. So when you have a shop scale, you want to protect it. You'll notice I've covered the entire top of my O-House with packing tape. In this case, I put plastic around this and tear it again. There we go. And now, if I spill resin or fiberglass material, I don't destroy the scale. I really like the ability to put this in a bag and have this be a separate unit that's slightly farther away. And frankly, if I'm doing casting, I'm probably putting this in a bag as well. Oh yeah, we can measure my demon core. Here we go. All right. Right, so I'm gonna tear it at that. So, wait a second, where's the tear mode? Oh, there we go. tear is the top button. To tear, sorry, let me explain this about scales. Digital scales are awesome because you can constantly set the zero. You can put this holder on here, set the scale to 0, and now it's only going to tell me what this weighs, which is a fair bit. 223 ounces, or 6,300 grams, which checks out. It's slightly over 6 kilograms. Yeah, 6.3 kilograms. That's how much my Demon Core weighs. This scale is only 40 bucks. It's a great deal for its form factor, its durability, and the separability to keep it clean in your shop. If you have some other smaller scales that you like using or are particularly robust for uses in small shops, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Thank you guys for joining me for this. And yeah, it was lovely to introduce you to my old friend, the O House Digital. Thank you so much for watching that video. If while watching any of my videos you like any of the t-shirts that you see me wearing, well, you can go buy them. And there's 2 places you can get them. First, you can go to tested-store.com, a web address that my crew laughs is one of the hardest things for me to remember in my whole brain. But now they've given me a second URL. You can now go to adamsavage.com and buy any of the t-shirts you see me wearing on this channel. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff there too. Thanks.